2005 Chevy Tahoe. This four-wheel drive system works fine. Just want to show you some basic features about it. Okay, of course, keys on. We're in park. Let's go ahead and where's the LEDs? There we go. Gotta have the key on a little further. Alright, so right now we're in 4 high. Go ahead and push 2 high. Okay, we could hear a noise underneath. There's actually 2 things that happened. The encoder motor and the transfer case moved, and also the differential's electric engagement motor. Hit auto 4-wheel drive. Now the only difference between auto 4-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive is, of course, what happens inside the transfer case. This is kind of like all-wheel drive. The front and rear drive shafts can turn at various speeds as needed. This actually locks the front and rear drive lines together like a traditional 4-wheel drive. Only use this again on slippery conditions, off-roading or something that's not on dry pavement. You can use this on dry pavement, and 4-wheel drive will kick in as necessary, like all-wheel drive. It's kind of a neat feature. Okay, while we're here, 4-wheel low. Now it's not going to go into 4-wheel drive or 4-wheel low at all until I put it in neutral. There it goes. So now we're in 4-wheel low. The reason why it's such a much lower ratio overall, I mean in drive, in 4-wheel low, you shifted into all 4, into overdrive, you'll be traveling like 20-25 miles per hour. It's really a much lower gear ratio. Definitely for off-roading. Okay, go ahead and go back to park. Let's go back to 2-wheel high. Is the key? It should be. Go ahead and go back to neutral. Just maybe something's hung up. There we go. Mechanically, sometimes things get hung up and it won't move. It'll burn out the motor if you're not careful. Alright, go ahead and go to park, and we should be able to go show you underneath exactly a little bit more what's going on. Okay, so underneath this vehicle, give you an idea where we're at. Here is the rear drive line, okay, and that rear drive line goes all the way back to the rear differential. Of course, there's one of the wheels, okay, rear differential, front drive line coming up to the transfer case. On the side of this transfer case is what's called an encoder motor. This black piece, and a part of it goes around the front side, but this is your little electric driver that engages 4-wheel, all-wheel drive, or kicks it back into 2-wheel drive. Go ahead and go to 4-wheel drive. And of course, this is what we want to hear or feel engage to make sure the system works. If it's dead, nothing's working down here at all, is it an electrical problem, or is, like a connection or a circuit or a button or a control switch on the dash? Or is it the encoder motor? It could be a number of things if the 4-wheel drive doesn't engage. If this seems to work, then maybe our problem is up here, this other little motor on the differential. And as you can see, okay, go ahead and go back to 2. Okay, and it's this little motor here that's again engaging or disengaging the differential into 4-wheel drive. So both have to work in order to have the front differential ever get power. So that's about all we can share on 4-wheel drive, at least engagement. Thank you.